Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is actually a crystal video. I haven't shot one of these in so long. I think it's been, it has to have been since 2020, I believe. But yeah, we are back. I just felt very called to shoot a video on clear quartz today. This is actually one of my favorite crystals. I think probably the first crystal that I actually ever worked with. I remember when I was really little finding raw chunks of it in my backyard in rock pits or just in the dirt and cleaning them off so they would look white and shiny. And so, yeah, even when I was a kid, I knew there was something very special about this crystal. As you can see here, I have some pieces. This is a little wand, a mini wand. I love this piece, especially for meditation. I can just put this on my forehead or hold it. And clear quartz is one of those crystals that amplifies and reinforces energy, especially strength. So when you're feeling sick or you are trying to heal, repair your body, this is a very good crystal for that. And then here I have my sphere. You may have noticed I actually use this piece quite a lot in my videos. It has an orb in it. And also I have a special memory buying this crystal because actually I think both of these crystals I got in the winter time. So they both kind of have that winter energy as well. And then this is a super cool piece. I don't know if you can see this. This is a dodecahedron. I'm totally butchering that pronunciation. But anyways, I think it has 10 sides and each side is a pentagon. This piece actually belongs to my dad. I think I bought it as a gift for him for Christmas a few years back. But I have this little crystal stand and this piece for some reason just looks very pretty. Let me see if I can turn this on for you guys. So it rotates, right? But then you can also light it up so it changes colors. So I'm going to keep that running and just continue talking. Basically, clear quartz is one of the few crystals that you can use on any chakra for anything. This is such an understated crystal, I think, because it's so common and it is a little basic, but that doesn't take away from its power because I think personally it is one of the most powerful crystals out there. It's a master crystal. And as I said, you can use it for pretty much any intention. You can use it on any chakra. And because it's an amplifier as well, you can pair it with any other crystal and strengthen the energy altogether. Clear quartz is, as I said, you can use it on any chakra, but it resonates the most with the crown chakra. So it carries a higher frequency that promotes light. This is a white light crystal. As I said, it's clear, it's see-through. It's very nice too when you can find pieces that are see-through, because when you work with them, not only do they purify and they cleanse, but they also have a mirroring effect, and they promote a reflection state. I think this is a really good crystal for kids because it can be both calming but also energizing too. I think it really just depends on what you use it for when you are working with it. I especially like working with clear quartz in the winter time because it has that snowy, cold, new energy, especially during January, I find. So this is a good crystal for New Year's resolutions and setting goals, okay? This is one of the best crystals, actually, I think, for manifestation because it is a strong amplifier. I highly recommend this crystal for people who have or who suffer from ADD or any other kind of mental conditions like anxiety, depression. It does help to balance out your moods. It can be very grounding as well, but the biggest property is obviously clarity. So it helps to clear away that mental fog, things that would lower your vibration and your emotions. But also, again, because of its amplifying properties, I wouldn't necessarily put it in a space where you know the energy is already very stuck, or if you're, in a space where there is a lot of negative energy, you would want to clear that out first before putting a clear quartz piece in that space, because as I said, it can amplify, and that goes also for negative energies too. Okay, this is a very strong crystal. I can't emphasize that enough. So when you work with it, just be mindful of that. I also have another piece that I want to show you. This is a pendulum turned pendant. There we go. And I love it also, again, just because it has that icy crystal look. Clear quartz pendulums are amazing though. And also, this is one of my favorite crystals for studying. So if you're a student or if you're taking any kinds of tests, exams, then this should be one of your top crystals in your arsenal. It's a very nice crystal too if you are beginning to work with energies, or you're new to crystals, or I don't know, you're curious about your spirituality, because it can just amplify that. And this isn't like a very kind of rough or abrupt crystal like obsidian, Clear quartz, while it is grounding and it does provide a lot of strengthening energy and motivation, it also is extremely calming and promotes states of peace, reflection. This is, as I said, such a good crystal to meditate with because it will activate the crown chakra and just let more white light flow in. One way that I love cleansing clear quartz, but you can cleanse this crystal any way depending on what type of properties you want out of it, whether you want that more energizing, masculine type of energy. You could cleanse it in the sun. If you want clarity or peace, more reflection, then maybe in the moonlight. One way I really like to do to cleanse this crystal is actually by putting it outside on a foggy morning or putting it in the mist, because I just find that those water particles, they wash over the crystal very well. And the fog tends to have a gentle yet just slow, thorough cleanse, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but you can also cleanse it in the earth, in the water as well. I think this crystal is water safe too. So yeah. Sometimes I do bring in animal spirit guides as well that harmonize with crystal energies. For clear quartz, I would say any kind of winter animal or a white animal, like a polar bear, a white owl, would harmonize very well. But of course, again, depending on what you're using and it for, feel free to bring in any kinds of energies, because this crystal is a master crystal, so it does harmonize with all energies. And all around, I would say it's just a very nice crystal to have, to hold. It's so good for energizing. I have sort of a morning ritual sometimes where I will just keep clear quartz on my desk, make coffee, and then just start working, right? I find that when it's in your space, you usually will just get going on whatever you instinctively know you have to do, even if it's not something that you necessarily want to do. Clear quartz just promotes everything that's in your best interest, that's for your highest good. So this can also be a very protective crystal too. I would say work with it in the winter time or around the full moons. You can also work with it in the summer or any time of year, but I find it especially resonates well with the month of January, when things are beginning and you're setting new intentions. Also around the time of like the solstices or the equinox, this crystal would really work well with those times of the year too. So yeah, I think this is pretty much all I have to say on this crystal. There's a lot to cover because this is one of the most common spiritually used crystals of all time. So everyone kind of has their own ways of working with it and their own uses. But I thought I would just share some of the reasons why I love this crystal and why it's so magical. So I will leave this video here. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a super amazing day. Stay awesome, and I will see you guys later.